Today's media is without doubt the fastest pace it's ever been. Local stories can become national stories can become international stories. But does this fast broadcasting world forget community and have its own agenda? That's what Preston youth leader Terry Mattinson believes, and speaking to me from his youth centre cafe, he suggests the media make his job all the more difficult due to insufficient focus on the local community and the young.
I don't think the media is very fair on young people sometimes reporting about them. They report about issues that affect them, but the one thing is that they don't often give is a positive image of young people. Things like young people when they're cyberbullying and many things like this. And I think one of the things the press should do more of is trust young people. They shouldn't just be reporting when they want to report about them, but I think they should be asking them what do they think. Some of the good things I like about The Guardian and about The Observer, sometimes they actually ask young people their opinion. If you looked in The Observer this weekend, there was an article on young women were talking about some issue and they were asking them their opinion. Now that's hard, because they'll always ask adults what their opinion is, but they don't often ask young people what their opinion is. And the local press is as much to blame, when they put signs up hooligans, things like that.
But BBC North West Tonight reporter Elaine Dunkley argues that the wealth of news which is reported on suggests otherwise, and points to the media building up a relationship of trust with the local community, as well as broadcasting from the front line during dangerous conflicts in Iraq and Afghanistan as proof of its neutrality.
If you look at some of the sort of breakthroughs internationally and some of the plights of people in other countries that have been highlighted through the news, I don't think there has been a distrust of journalists. I think in many ways what we do is well regarded now, more so than it ever has been, certainly for a lot of the international journalists who put themselves on the front line. But also as well, I think from the point of view of a local journalist, I think when you work as a local journalist, you are well trusted within the communities you work. Quite often you'll see us at council meetings, you'll see us in various communities, and we're there for the good stories and the bad. And I think when people are used to seeing you, that in itself builds up trust. And when they've seen you every night doing reports, then they sort of think, yeah, they're one of ours and they've got our interests at heart. They're not here just to paint a community in a certain light, just to meet a certain agenda. They're there in pursuit of truth, fairness and balance. So in terms of trust, I think on a local level, certainly I think as a regional reporter, I am well trusted by the people who I go out and meet day in, day out.
Whilst the answers may be contested, one thing is clear. This debate will not go away.